Baditude, What to Do When Your Life Stinks, written by Julia Cook and illustrated by Anita Dufala. My name is Norman David Edwards, but everybody calls me Noodle. Some days, my life just stinks. I love to sleep in, but every morning my mom makes me get up 100 hours too early. School starts at 8 o'clock, and it only takes me 10 minutes to get there. So I could sleep in until 7:45 and be just fine. But no, I have to set my alarm for 6:50. Getting up stinks. Then, when I get to school, I can't play any video games at all. That just stinks. If I don't get my homework done, my teacher makes me stay in from morning recess to do it. That stinks. Last night, I did all of my homework and I still had to stay in. Noodle, on this assignment, your answers need to be written in complete sentences. Complete sentences stink. I don't mind doing math and science, but social studies and spelling are the worst. Social studies bores me to tears. Why do I need to know about stuff that happened before I was even born? And spelling, why do I need to know how to spell every word correctly? Isn't that what spell check is for? Then there's language arts. I actually think they gave it that name to make it sound more fun. It didn't work. Then every single Friday we have to take a spelling test, along with a gazillion other tests. I seriously think that my teacher's name is Miss Give Me Another Test Jones. Tests stink. And to top it all off, my teacher made me move my desk next to Mary Gold. Girls stink. Some days after school, my life gets even worse. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I have to go to soccer practice. I love to play in the games, but practice stinks. Our coach makes us do dumb drills over and over again. And then we have to run about a gazillion miles. Then on Tuesday, I have to go to the piano lessons. I don't even want to play the piano. I want to play the guitar. But my mom read in a magazine that if a kid wants to play an instrument, learning how to play the piano first is a great idea. The worst part of all about piano lessons is that my teacher, Mr. Panini, has the stinkiest breath on the planet. Thursdays and Fridays aren't too bad. They're my free days. After school, I get to do anything I want. Today I went to Dominic's house to play, but he had too much homework. Homework stinks. So then I went to Reginald's house, but he had to mow the lawn. Yard work stinks. I went to John's, but he wasn't home. Jake said he had the flu. And Curtis had to get all dressed up for family pictures. Family pictures really stink. I decided to go home and just play video games, but my battery is dead and my mom had my charging cord in her purse. Dead batteries stink. I turned on the TV to watch Slime Man, a rerun. Reruns stink. Just then my mom came home from work. "How was your day, Noodle?" she asked me. "It stunk," I said. "Why?" "I got detention for getting to school late. I had to miss morning recess because I made a few mistakes. Math and science went okay, but spelling was the worst. Social studies is boring, and my desk got moved by girls. My teacher gave us homework, and it's Thursday, my free day. I went to all of my friends' houses, and none of them could play. I came home to play my video games, but you still have my cord. Slime Man was a rerun, and now I'm super bored." "Cheer up, Noodle. Tonight we're having lasagna, your favorite." "That stinks. I have dishes tonight, and it takes me a gazillion years to get the lasagna pan clean." "Cheer up, Noodle. I'm sure some of your friends can play tomorrow after school." "That's a whole day from now." "Cheer up, Noodle. Tomorrow is your school science fair, and you have such a great project this year." "I probably won't win." Science fairs stink. Noodle, does anything in your life smell good? You tell me that everything stinks, but I want you to stop and think. There is good everywhere if you know where to look, even in the kitchen sink. Huh? It sounds to me like you have a baditude. A baditude? What's that? Baditude is short for a bad attitude. Your face has a unibrow, and you're in a bad mood. Nothing sounds good in your life. You have a baditude, and it's getting in your way. Noodle, you get to choose how you see the world that you live in. The more you complain about things, the more things you will find to complain about. Your bad attitude is causing you to have a pity party, and you're trying to invite everyone around you. I don't think anybody's going to show up. What? Noodle, in order to have a good life, you need to have a positive view of your future. You need to figure out how to change your baditude into gratitude and become more thankful for the world that you are a part of. Yeah, but how do I do that? It's not hard, Noodle, to figure it out. You just need to do 3 things. Look for the positives in all situations. Life's not as bad as it seems. Then turn your orders into opportunities. Turn your have-tos into get-tos. And always remember, attitude is contagious. It spreads just like colds and the flu. So we're going to look for the positives, turn your have-tos into get-tos, and if you wear a unibrow on your face, others will do the same. If you wear a unibrow on your face, others will do the same. But if you choose to smile instead of frown, you're sure to win the game. What are you talking about, Mom? Well, getting up early during the week makes sleeping in on the weekends that much more special. And your teacher wants you to be on time for school because school is practice for life. Someday when you have a real job, you won't be able to keep it if you don't show up on time. Learning about social studies, spelling, and language arts is only going to make learning about math and science easier and fun. And my lasagna is going to make your mouth so happy that your hands won't even mind cleaning up the pan. You get to learn how to play the piano so that when you do take guitar lessons, you'll be really good at it. You get to go to soccer practices. You get to see your teammates during the week. You'll get great exercise, which will help you stay healthy. And you get to learn and develop your skills so that you can become a better player. You get to be part of the science fair, and it's going to be so much fun. Noodle, life is like looking into 1,000 mirrors. If you give yourself a unibrow, 1,000 unibrows will be staring back at you, and your life will stink. But if you smile, you'll be amazed at how many people will smile back, and your life will start smelling a whole lot better. I went into the bathroom and I looked in the mirror. My mom was right. I did have a unibrow. I decided to take her advice and work on switching my baditude to gratitude. That morning, my mom helped me do the dishes, and the lasagna pan wasn't even that bad because my mouth was so happy. That was the best lasagna ever. I went to bed early so that getting up at 6:50 wasn't quite as terrible. I smiled when I aced my spelling test. Studying every day this week really paid off. I used my new soccer move at recess and made a goal, and that made me feel good inside. Maybe soccer practice isn't so bad after all. We did art in language arts today. Social studies didn't seem as bad either. I worked with Reginald. We got all of our questions answered, and we even had time to spare. We even wrote them out in complete sentences. Then Reginald invited me over to his house to play after school. I didn't win the science fair, but I did get a 3rd place medal. Maybe next year. Today my life didn't seem quite as bad. I had a lot of fun and I didn't get mad. I smiled at others and they smiled back. My attitude's better and I'm getting on track. My mom was right. I had a baditude. It made me frown and even act rude. What my mom said to me really made me think. I realize now that my life doesn't stink. But I still can't play video games at school, and I have to sit next to a girl, and that really, 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 really stinks. So students, let's work on turning our baditudes into gratitude. Can't wait to see you. Have a great day.